Hello and welcome. Let's clear the energy. We give all thanks and honor unto the Most High God. I thank you, Holy Spirit, for being with us today and giving us a clear message. What do we need to be thankful and grateful for already? Ooh. Oh my. Okay. Okay. We have a blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. Someone may be ill and on their deathbed. A blessing for clarity. A blessing for peace after a battle. And we were told just the other day that there is a battle coming that cannot be avoided. And then there is a blessing to shield and safeguard you from those who would do evil against you, using magic of all kinds against you. And at the bottom of the deck, a blessing to find the truth. So, what do we need to know today? What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? The High Lady of Love and Compassion. Reverence, kindness, and consideration. There's someone around you or someone you know that has these qualities that may be of help to you. Perseverance. And from this perseverance, there will be compensation. Something good will come from all of this battle that you're in, that you're fighting. Perseverance. I see several people in this. A woman, a man, joined at one time, but maybe not anymore. But from the fires, the embers of this ending may be a rainbow. If you're willing to be brave and courageous. See beyond what is in your sights. There is more going on than what you may know. At the bottom of the deck, optimism. Don't let your aggression stop you from being optimistic and hopeful. Is there anything additional? Is there anything additional? You are allowing self-sabotage to take over, and this brings about a consciousness of lack and poverty. You have to get yourself out of that mindset because it is a prison mindset. See beyond what you actually see. Set your sights on where it is you wish to go and what it is you want. and start going in that direction instead of looking at what's going on around you and being so hellfire bent on holding on to it that you cannot see that what you're holding on to is stopping you from having the prosperity and abundance that you are seeking. You have to be optimistic and hopeful. There is someone around you that is kind and considerate. If you persevere, compensation will show up. But if you're going to stay in this mindset of, I don't have enough, I need more, greed, basically, you're putting yourself in your own prison. And in that prison, you will self-sabotage because you will not be able to see beyond the prison walls. You will only see the prison walls. What is the energy around you at this time? Let's see what this energy is. Let's see. What is the energy around you at this time? It is a time, an auspicious time for a new beginning. The time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and social opportunities. And at the bottom of the deck, you're stressing, and that may be an issue for you at this time. So, the energy around you is good for taking that leap of faith and going in the direction towards what you actually want. It's time for you to be celebrating life, not holding yourself hostage in a sense. But you're obviously stressing, and that's what the energies around you feel, that you are stressing. What is your energy at this time? Let's see what your energy is. Okay. Your ancestors have been trying to connect with you, to give you the meaning of your life, your purpose. You need to take a look at your family tree, your family lineage, and see what has been going on. Are there things that need to be changed? Archangel Raziel, gain the wisdom and inspiration from what you find out about your family to decide what is the next thing you need to do. Are there things that need to be stopped, changed, made new? A mindset of how a family should be, possibly. Expansion and legacy. Your family tree is looking a certain way. How do you see it? What are the roots of your family tree? Do they need to be healed? Are there branches that need to be let go of, pruned to allow for better growth? Only you will know that in looking back on your family's history of what is actually going on. And in doing so, you will have a reward, one that you may not have thought you would have gotten. But it will take you to look at what is actually in your family and heal it. Stop, change, correct, whatever. You will feel it in your heart, what you know to be true. Your own power, your own truth, your own connection to yourself. You need to balance your chakras, all of them, in order to deal with this. There may be things in your tree that you do not like, or, that comes across that you weren't aware of before. But nonetheless, it's there, and it will have to be dealt with before you can actually see movement for yourself. It also may mean you may have to step away for a moment in order to make the changes within you that you already know need to happen. Use the wisdom of your ancestors who are trying to connect with you to tell you there's some things that need to be healed. You need to be healed. Balance out your chakras and do the necessary. Balance out your chakras. Let's look at that. What chakras are in question at the moment that really need attention? Yes, all of your chakras should be balanced, but are there specific chakras that need attention? So there's gossip going on. You need enlightenment about this gossip. You have some insecurities also. Are you also isolating yourself? Balance is needed. There are fights going on, my goodness. There are definitely fights going on. Is it a wife and a girlfriend and a husband who has more than one? Is it a husband and wife and a child? No, I don't see this one as a child. This is definitely a wife, girlfriend, husband. It's definitely a fight. And there needs to be balance to bring this into alignment. And it's all because of gossip. And you already know gossip is usually based on lies. There may be one piece of truth in it and everything else is a lie. There is a fair-haired woman who is actually painting pictures for everyone. It's almost as if they're the same. Yeah. She's painting pictures, and as she does so, she's smiling and, acting like everything's okie dokie, but in reality, she is stirring up conflict. And that conflict is causing insecurities, and enlightenment needs to happen. See things for what they are. When someone shows you who they are, do not say, oh, I can change that. The only person who can change someone is that person. Some outside source, a husband with a wife, cannot change a wife to be what he wants her to be. A wife cannot change a husband. Now, if one of the two is weaker and gives in, yes, they can be changed. But that's also saying you don't know who you are and what your own power is. If you're willing to give up your power for someone else, you really need to evaluate who you are. Stand in the essence of you. Be authentic to you. Do not allow someone else to dictate how your life should be when they do not walk in your shoes. Even if you're married, You do not give up your total power to anyone. And I know today many men want their women to be, subservient to them, surrender to them. That surrender has a line. You still remain who you are. You do not become someone else for the sake of someone else. You still need to be you. It would seem that there is some confusion. This was at the bottom of the deck going on. There is someone, a woman, who is stirring up a lot of confusion, constantly whispering in someone's ear what she thinks needs to be done or how it should be done. You need to already know who you are, what you want, so that you're not sidetracked by someone else's objective. Now, if you wish to give up your power, that's your decision, but you should know the consequences that come with that. Your crown chakra is being affected by all of this. Your heart chakra, your root chakra, and your solar chakra are all being affected by this argument that is going on, this gossip that has been transpiring and causing the fights that are happening. You must decide what it is you want within you. You must decide. Don't give up your power. Know who you are and stand in it at all times. Say what you mean what you say. Let your actions speak for you. Be someone of integrity. If someone is trying to tell you to not be who you are, that's not someone that should be around you. Because someone who loves you accepts you just as you are, without trying to change who you are. They are accepting you where you're at that moment, because at doing so allows you to grow and allows you to see that they have the best for you in mind. Anything other than that, it is to their own betterment and not yours. So take into consideration what you're giving up when you allow someone to dictate how you should be, when you already know in your heart who you are. Don't people please. Don't. Okay, let's see. Are there lessons that need to be addressed here? Maybe you are avoiding learning the lessons that you have already been told about. Maybe your ancestors have been trying to connect with you, have given you dreams, given you warnings, and let you know that your heart is going to be broken. In this root chakra, it shows a devil holding the key. Well, he's holding the pitchfork, but I said key. And that key is attached to your heart. So whoever this person is that's trying to hurt you is someone you've given your heart to. But to what end have you done so? To gossip, arguments, confusion? What lessons, Holy Spirit? You may be in denial of what is truly happening. And you need to know, to acknowledge your fear, you have to replace it. And you have to replace it with insight of awareness. You know what is going on around you, and you are accepting it and wallowing in it. Why? Who wants to do that? Who? When you can be happy and have joy in your life and peace and be yourself. Surrender. Stop trying to control what happens. Decide what it is you want and start walking in the direction of what you want instead of trying to battle with someone who may be battling you only to say, I win. And you want to say, I win too. What good does that do? At some point, it needs to come to, I don't care anymore. You can have it all. Or, I'm done. It's time for me to move on. You've got to look at the true picture that is around you. Someone has caused confusion. They have been gossiping and lying, causing imbalance in the family. But you are enlightened enough within you to know the difference. Stop settling for what you already know is beneath you. At the bottom of the deck, we had gratitude. There is no greater love than, there is no greater goal, than love. When you know what love truly is, and it does start with you, love yourself. Love yourself. Then you can bring in a love that matches the love you have for yourself. If you don't love yourself and you're putting out this negativity, that's the type of people you're going to draw to you. Negative people that don't love themselves, but see an opportunity in working you over because you don't love yourself, so they figure, why not? Stop being in denial. Stop allowing fear to tell you to stay or to do something you already know within you is not who you are. Use insight of awareness and bring a light to the situation. Don't try to control. Don't be petty because someone else is being petty to you. Sometimes you need to just say, fine, have it, and walk away. And again, success is to know that there's no greater goal than to love. And if they don't love you, bow down, bow away, and move on to someone that will love you. And judgment. Understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges to travel. And if you are with someone you have been trying to change, if they're not at that same place in the road that you are, you will not change them. You're not going to change them even if they are. The change has to be their decision because they have to do the work to make the change happen. Is there anything additional, Holy Spirit? Happiness. If you know you're not happy where you are, know that being happy means that you are on the right path. So if you're miserable where you at, you're not where you were supposed to be. You're not. Happiness is not, I'm going to be happy when I have this. I'll be happy if I can just get this. I can be happy if I go, or I get. Happiness is not based on anything material. Happiness is how you actually travel to the destination you're going. Happiness is within you. You find joy within you. When you love yourself, you know within you already, I'm already happy. To get what I'm hoping for, that I'm in the direction that I'm going, is going to bring about would just be the bonus to the happiness. But your happiness starts within you already. So you would need to persevere through. But stop being in denial about where you are and what you're doing. Surrender to knowing you can't control everything. You need to love and love you first and foremost before you can love anybody else. And don't judge, for how you judge is how you will be judged. Travel in happiness, knowing that within you can have peace. Prayer brings about peace. Meditation can bring about peace, which would ultimately bring you some happiness and contentment in your life. And as you're going about your day towards the goal you've set for yourself, that's the traveling. Travel happy, so that when you do reach your goal, you've reached a bonus, and it's that much sweeter to have. What do our divine, what does the divine realm wish for us to know? What does the divine realm want us to know? You must create your safe place within you. You can heal yourself. And that there is a sacred marriage coming about. Interesting. You have a sacred marriage already established for you in the heavens. And at the bottom of the deck, there is a beautiful change coming about. So, if you are willing, change can happen. An intuitive awakening can happen and put you on your path to your purpose and soul's mission. What do our ancestors have to say to us? What do our ancestors have to say to us? What do our ancestors laugh and have fun. Bring about your joyfulness through smiles and positive energy. Celebrate, socialize, change. New beginnings are coming. New beginnings are coming. Change is coming. It starts with you. So make the changes you need to make. Do the work within you that you need to do. So, new beginnings, change, laugh and have fun. Because you have a destiny and a soul's mission to accomplish. Okay. Love on purpose. If you have your heart blocked, unblock it to bring in the love that you want. If you want love, you must be love. And there is a community, a soul tribe out there for you. At the moment, you are at a standstill. So, your destiny is to work within the community and bring about love, joy, happiness, transformation for others, just like you may have gone through. You are on a path to do work within the community to help others transform and to be made aware of their own unique abilities. And that all starts with love. And you must love yourself in order to give love. But at the moment, you are at a standstill. But know that your destiny is about the community and transformation and expressing love. What do you need to surrender? Oh my goodness. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, possibly about your changing, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Surrender your addictions. You are addicted to substances, foods, people, sex, overworking, taking action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with a healthier alternative. And then you can surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Surrender the stubbornness. Surrender the denial of what is actually happening around you. Surrender your addictions. And then surrender to inner peace. Because when you change, make changes, it allows for new to come in. And in so doing, bring about peace to your world. What should you be beginning? What should you be trying to start for yourself to get yourself on the right foot, to feel as though you're making progress for you? Because we all want to set goals that we can see progress for. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. Again, you working in the community and teaching others what you have already learned. And miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intentions, and it will bring it about. Miracles do happen. And at the bottom of the deck, be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. Not for anyone else. Just for you. Stop trying to put yourself into this peg that others have decided that's where you should be. And walk your own path. And say, okay, you don't like the way I'm going about it. That's fine, you don't have to. This message is about change. Knowing that in change, you will have more clarity. You will have more peace. and you will see your purpose more clearly. What would our angels like for us to know? We'll give one last message. Transformation is coming. Glorious transformation. And honesty and communication is at the bottom of the deck. Signs and reminders are here because the transformation of the butterfly is here. You are seeing signs. You are given little synchronicities and reminders. If you care to ignore them, then understand you must deal with the consequence of that. That consequence could be you reliving something over and over and over again until you're absolutely miserable. But do you get another chance to make the changes that you should have made a long time ago? Don't be stubborn. Don't be in denial. Don't let your ego make you miss out on an opportunity that could be the opportunity of a lifetime for you. For you. I hope that even a part of this message resonated with you and that you found it to be helpful. If it has not, then it was not for you. But I hope that you'll join me again and that you will take heed to some of the things that I've said. Take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you happy with who you are? Are you going in the direction you want to go? Are you achieving the things you want to achieve? Do you have peace of mind and heart? I hope you'll join me again. I send you blessings, love unconditionally, a light in a dark place, and healing for the soul. Truly take stock of your life and decide what needs to change and make a change for the better, for a better you and a better tomorrow. Let's clear the energy, and blessings to you all. Until next time.